Okay, hello. My dogs are staring at me and kind of being a little bit annoying. So we'll see how this stream starts off. Okay. He's just picked up a bone, so obviously the dog is going to now chew the most annoying bone that she could possibly be chewing. So last night...
For your help with Miss Jackson.
Don't mention it, Miss Grimshaw.
You're a fine man, Mr. Morgan.
Okay.
Sometimes, at least.
Can you let me go?
Thank you. I think.
There we go. So last night I played a little bit of Overland, which is a different cool game, indie game, very small development team, I think. Really enjoyed playing something different, but had to get back to Red Dead.
Hey, Arthur. Come on! If we're gonna make it to this party, we sure as shit better clean up a little. So we're doing this?
Oh, yeah. Old friend Dutch Van der Linde is finally showing his true colors. Social climbing.
Old Senor Bronte, that horrendous snake, has invited us to the ball, Cinderella. So my suggestion is we go and get you a gown. You son of a bitch.
We are ridiculous. Utterly.
I ain't never been to a ball in my life. Nor have I, if I am being honest.
I used to quite often. There could be fine pickets.
No pickpocketing. We are here to make real contact.
What kind of contact?
Well, I don't know. We'll find what we can. All I know for sure is we're going to a party at the mayor's house, and the guest of honor is the worst crook in town. I'm sure that we will find something. Okay.
Gentlemen, Luca,
Go and lay down.
I'm afraid the mayor does not allow guns at official functions after last year's incident. Luca here will take you to Mr. Bronte. I believe he is expecting you.
Follow me, gentlemen. This way, please, gentlemen. Senior Bronte will be so pleased that you made it.
We are honored to be.
That's wonderful, wonderful. Come this way. What a beautiful evening it shall be. Mr. Bronte is a very good friends with the mayor. Good evening, Pierre.
Senor Napoli?
As long as the mayor behaves himself, you know. Mr. Bronte, he has that thing, you know, respect.
Jose, Bill, you join the party. We'll meet you out back after we pay our respects to Senor Bronte.
Come.
This is really well done.
La prima volta questo mese senza dubbio.
Oh, this is quite a party you've invited us to.
Yes, quite something. Although I'm not quite sure what.
So, this is Saint Denis High Society.
Yes, apparently so.
And all these people, these are friends of yours, Senor Bronte?
No, not quite, not quite. But they certainly are afraid of me. Like that one. See that wretch? He's the mayor. Henri Lemieux. He'll do anything for $1, and I mean anything.
Politics is a foul business.
Yes. Oh, and that one too. That is Alberto Fusar. He owns a sugar plantation out on the island, and Comes here to whore and despoil himself.
The island.
Oh, and that is Hobart Crawley. A Confederate major in the war. I mean, hero, they say, but that is his very young wife. I mean, a young mistress, that's the natural order of things, yes, but a young wife is unseemly. Oh, the Redskins. I have no sympathy for them, because whoever is stupid enough to get tricked by the Americans, no, they get what they deserve, huh? Yes, hand a letter to the mayor. Oh, yeah, that'll save you. And that is Hector Fellows. This self-righteous newspaper man. Maybe you will kill him for me one day.
Well, we're not paid killers as such, not in cold blood anyway.
I did not know you were so particular that you wouldn't help a friend.
Oh, I'm willing to help in any way I can, within reason.
I'm going to pretend to understand what that means.
I meant no offense, sir.
None taken. None taken! All these vulgar people, they hate me. Non vedo l'ora di guardarti morire.
Well, it has been wonderful conversing with you, but I can tell that you are very busy, and I won't waste any more of your time.
Yes. Go, enjoy yourselves, and mingle with this vulgar scum. It'll make you long for the days when you could shoot each other and screw cows out on the open range.
Those sure were the days. Good day, gentlemen.
Good day to you. But before you go, what exactly are your plans here?
Well, we've not made any... Well, we are going to need some money.
Money, yes, of course. Well, there's money at the trolley station. They keep a lot of cash there in the day. Now, I could not involve myself in such matters. But you, as a guest, yes, as my guest, bah, do it, huh? Okay, good day, gentlemen.
Goodbye.
Okay, that's one lead.
Okay, ragazzi, adesso il vino buono.
I'll show you to the party, gentlemen, if you'll kindly follow me.
The beautiful house. Why did he just lock that door?
Gentlemen, enjoy your evening and welcome once again to Saint Denis. Ciao, ciao.
Gentlemen, let's go ingratiate ourselves. Okay. Go find the mayor if you can and stay out of trouble and steal nothing unless it's information. Of course. Jose, you go find us someplace to rob. Bill, go make us some new friends. I'm gonna find out old Cornwall and what's his name. Knows right here. Be well.
Get me a bloody drink, will you? A small one. Just big enough for me to swim lanes in, you know?
Yes, madam.
You know it.
You're walking away from history, you fool! Women and men both deserve to decide the future. This is meant to be the land of liberty, but somehow I am not free to vote.
You...
Look me in the eye and tell me in all honesty that I am not the equal of any man you've ever met.
You're preaching again, Mrs. Wicklow.
And you're burying your head in the sand again, sir.
It's interesting.
For God's mistakes, if they were mistakes. Really is beautiful hair.
I got it from Mr. Wasp. He's the finest milliner in the state and quite the most interesting purveyor of the exotic. But don't tell anyone, sir. The women here are all desperate to know.
Intrigued, sir, to hear your arguments.
I am your clear superior.
You're different, but you're neither my better nor my...
Still admiring my hat, I see.
No? Not really.
How much?
A man can appreciate fine ladies' millinery. There's no
Better than me, sure.
Oh, who was that?
Evening, gentlemen. Je vous salue.
Apparently not.
How's it going with you?
Sir,
As well as can be expected.
find some other people
Can I help you, sir?
to hit me.
Well, I'm not quite sure yet. Albert Danielson. Bryn Tilden. This is Mr. Hector Fellows.
Are people purposely walking into me as like a sign of disrespect or what?
Good evening.
New suit? Yeah. No, it's a new shirt.
Are you Louis, sir? You French, sir? Sort of. Originally. I'm from
Evening,
Quebec,
folks.
but I left many moons ago. And you?
Evening, all.
Just think how much dialogue recording
How's it going?
I'm a banker.
there actually
Just fine.
was done for this game.
Banker? You're the fellows who never lend me money when I need it. And when I've got too much, try to lend me more.
You okay?
Oh, my lord. The pesky nut. What a way to go, eh? Oh, thank you, sir. Oh, yes. Thank you. Algernon Wasp.
Hello. Tacitus Kilgore.
Hello, Mr. Kilgore. No, what is it that you do?
I'm an adventurer.
Oh, me too. Pursuer of the exotic and the remarkable. An aesthete in this land of commonplace heathens. My card, sir.
Than any bank south of Manhattan, including St. Louis. Almost all the Caribbean.
Pay me a visit in my atelier. I must just go and purge. I intend to stay thin until I pass away. Good evening.
After the war. We love big clients.
Okay.
We love cash. Our branch alone here in town has more cash reserves on site than any bank in the entire country.
It ain't complex, and only an idiot like you, buddy, would try to make it so.
I will not deny idiocy, sir, but perhaps now is not the time.
Typical pansy.
You are drunk, Ferdinand.
I'm not drunk, you fool. But this man loves darkies.
Hey, you are pretty drunk. Yeah, what say you and me cool off? Hands off me. Come on, sleep it off.
All right, okay, goddammit.
Come on now, that's it. Sit down and calm down. Count to 1,000. Then you can rejoin the party.
How do you do, sir?
That felt like a bit of a disjointed activity.
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure.
Henri Lemieux. I hope you're enjoying my party.
The mayor.
Allegedly.
There's quite a place you got here.
It's not mine, and the city is horribly in debt, but we can still put on a good show. Do you know Evelyn Miller?
My lord. The writer?
Well, we seem to have another deranged drunkard on our hands.
Shall we?
Oh, my lord, they're fantastic.
Excuse me, father. Monsieur, please. Please. Mr. Cornwall was quite insistent, I'm afraid. He shouted down the telephone for several minutes.
Mr. Cornwall is a horse's ass, and a bad horse.
I'm very sorry, sir.
It's not your fault. I'm a fool for trusting him. I'll come in and sign it in a minute. Let me enjoy the fireworks.
Of course.
Did he say something about Cornwall? Yes. Find out what. Sure.
No problems? Everything's fine. We have the place well secured.
Good. Mr. Bronte has a habit of wandering about and reading whatever he likes.
We're watching him and his men like hawks.
Thank you, Mr. Terry.
So Bronte is the journalist, I think.
Hey!
Is everything taken care of? The telephone, it keeps ringing.
The mayor said he will sign later. Marie! Marie! Find that little reprobate Chip and beat him! I will not have standards slip in this house! Have you lost your mind?
He still has it in his
I
hand.
said, have you lost your mind? Come here. Come here. Look at me. Look at me. Who do you think you are? This area is not meant for the likes of you. You know this. Standards in this house are slipping. This is a final warning to you, miss. A final warning. Now get out of my sight.
So is he still in there? Yet again, the city is in debt to you, and I am flabbergasted by your generosity. A magnificent gift you... I think that's the letter.
Mr. Leviticus Cornwall. Top secret. Extremely confidential. Very interesting.
security.
Interesting. They've modeled all of this house.
Find anything? I think so.
Nothing. This town is a waste of time.
Maybe not.
I think...
Gentlemen, I think we're done here.
What did you find out?
There's plenty of money moves through here, of course, and I think I found out how we can grab some of it. A big bank. Real one, I mean. But not yet.
The city bank?
Maybe. And a stuffed one. If we're gonna leave, that could be the one thing we need.
There's also that trolley car station Senor Bronte told us about, and I heard about a high-stakes poker game. Come on. Here comes Lenny. All right, let's get in. Go home.
I ain't never felt so awkward in all my life. All them folk all so pleased with themselves. Oh, high society's pigeon shit. If you ask me, it's more like torture.
Well, that's sort of the point, isn't it? Let the people torture themselves.
Here's them papers I took.
Anybody see you take this?
I don't think so.
I might have an idea. Let me think on it. Interesting times.
I guess. So what's next? Dancing lessons? Deportment?
More along the lines of armed robbery. Hosea is handling reconnaissance on the bank. He and Abigail are gonna run some distractions, see how the law reacts.
Good.
Oh, and I spoke to Evelyn Miller. Fine man. Here helping the Indian chief we saw.
Yeah, I met him too, with the mayor.
He's lobbying officials in Saint Denis on their behalf. Maybe we could help.
Maybe.
Now, I think there's a lot of money on the riverboat. A lot of money. And Trelawney, he's investigating for us. He says to meet him at the Taylor's.
Okay.
One big score down here, Arthur, and we disappear. We are almost heading home.
Where is home?
I don't know. Exactly. But I can smell it. I'm gonna go investigate this trolley thing old Bronte was talking about.
Okay.
Alright, so all of the missions are now in the city. So when it was saying island earlier, I'm assuming it means this. I tried to go over there in a boat and they started shooting at me.
I talked to this couple in town. They told me there's this old rumor about people drinking blood. Human blood. In town. It's just a silly old wives' tale.
Did you read that? Talking about vampires. I'm gonna blow the dust out of my Xbox. I can smell the dust inside it. Hold on a sec. Should do it with my PC too. That's the downside of having dogs in your office, and at this time of year, they like if they have dirty paws, they come in my office, which has a lino floor, so you know, it's not that bad on the floor in that I can just clean the floor. But in the meantime, any of the dirt turns into dust.
Oh, hey you, please, gotta help me. Some fellas broke into our place. I got away, but they got my wife. Please, mister, you gotta do something.
All right, where is she?
She's sacked out in the swamp by the water.
Okay, go on, see if you can find the law. I'll do what I can.
I go about finding more help.
At this point, I'm assuming it's a trap. I can hear her. Oh, probably not a trap.
I'm gonna take my time killing pretty little thing like this.
Kill me! I'd rather die than look at you for one more second.
Oh, you gonna hurt my feelings with talk like that.
No!
You can't be.
Oh, please, please! Please untie me now!
Sorry I weren't here sooner.
Thank the Lord you showed up when you did! You saved my honor! Christ! What a mess! Would you please get them out of here? I can't stand to touch them, and I don't want them rotting indoors. Just
There's some money I put away in the sack there. It ain't enough, but please take it. Oh, thank you again. You my guardian angel.
Appreciate it.
$50. Damn it.
Easy. You're okay. It's okay, girl. Whoa. Easy. Easy. You're all right. You okay?
Damn it.
Whoa, now, easy. Go easy, girl. Easy. It's
I like the way
okay.
that the other horse has just wandered off.
You done good, girl.
That's it. And then Let's go, girl. Yeah. I do love the music in this game.
Easy now.
See the colour of the water down there?
I know you.
Mr. I believe we've met.
We have?
At that ghastly party.
Oh, Evelyn Miller.
Unfortunately so, Mr.
Arthur Morgan, at least sometimes.
Can I say something rude?
Sure.
The mayor thinks you robbed him. To be clear, he wasn't very upset about it. He rather liked you.
Okay.
Do you, well, I mean to say, can you steal things?
Is there a reason you're asking me to incriminate myself, Mr. Miller?
Well, I'm sorry. Have you met? This is Rains Fall, a great chief, and his son, Eagle Flies.
Gentlemen?
Yeah, we saw you in the wagon train, crossing the river at Cumberland Falls. And at the party, you were upstairs.
You have great powers of observation.
Yes, my people, if we are even a people anymore. We've fought hard. We've made peace treaties, and those treaties were broken. And we've been moved and punished and moved.
I'm sure.
And now I am told we are to be moved again.
Clearly contravening the peace treaty signed 3 years ago.
This will lead to war.
No, my son, it will not. We cannot fight another war. They have got stronger, and we have become far weaker, Mr. Morgan.
It's a bad business.
It's to do with oil. I know it is, but I need the proof. I believe there were some prospectors who were on their land a few months ago who have filed reports with Leviticus Cornwall and the state government claiming huge reserves of oil under their land.
So, you want me to try and steal it?
Obviously they can't. And even more obviously, I would be useless. Listen, I realize that it is a ridiculous request, but we're very desperate.
Now, I'm not a do-gooder, Mr. Miller. Gentlemen, I'm very sorry for your predicament, but I'm a working man. I got problems of my own.
We will pay you very handsomely, Mr. Morgan.
How much?
I told you, they're all mercenaries.
There's a price on my head in 2 states, my friend. The government doesn't like me any more than it does you. Like you, I've been running for as long as I can remember. And like you, my time here is nigh on done.
We understand, and we will pay.
Thank you.
You meet my son in a couple of days near Citadel Rock, just west of the oil fields.
Okay.
We are very grateful for your help.
Gentlemen, that appointment with the senator. We should head over there.
It's a waste of our time. And his.
We must try everything. Come along.
Hello, Mr. Miller. The counselor wants to apologize. He can see you now.
We've been waiting I don't know how long.
Or next month, if you'd like to reschedule.
Come. Perhaps the senator won't mind waiting.
So, there is another game coming out that you, I think, play as a Native American. And I'm really looking forward to that. I think like they're saying that it's very well done. That should be pretty cool. I think it's called This Is Our Land. I'm hoping that Red Dead gets a little bit kind of deeper in there, because I did go up to the reservation and it was just sad. But I'm hoping maybe once the map opens up a little bit more to the west. Whoa, 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 whoa.
What's the trouble here?
Okay.
Nice to see you again, sir. Did you change your mind about donating by any chance? We could really use your support to improve the lives of our veterans and their families. Well, you have a nice day.
Ah, there you are, dear boy. Yes, here I am. Well, we're going to need to get you smartened up a bit. Why? Well, you can't play at the tables on a Lanahasi riverboat looking like this. You can't? Not if you want to fit in so well that no one will realize you're there to rob the place. Now, come on. Are we still doing that? Of course. We're going to fix you up so fine no one will notice a thing.
I actually do have another outfit.
Hello, can I help you, gentlemen? Yes, my friend here is in need of a new suit. We are playing on the riverboat this evening.
Fine
Well, you'll
three-piece
find all
suit.
my inventory in the catalog here. Make this gentleman look like the Duke he really is. It was the English's fault his grandfather had to emigrate. A bitter and jealous people. You can see the aristocrat in his profile. The heavy brow from all the inbreeding.
Might I suggest the fine three-piece town?
Fine, it's free.
For the occasion, I'd say. A very good choice, sir.
Okay.
Come on, let's get you to the barber. Sure. Good luck tonight.
Really, you're gonna make me cut my beard off?
Herr Strauss has scoped the whole thing out. It's quite ingenious, actually. What is? The action he has planned. Indeed, it's not much of an action at all. You play cards and win. And you're going to bet very big and flamboyantly while you win. And everyone's going to think you're some new money from the oil fields come to lay it on thick and drunk. All the while, Herr Strauss will be signaling you in your line of sight. When you bust the place, they'll take you upstairs to pay you off. And that is when Javier comes in, and you take whatever you want.
You don't think they might see an armed Mexican coming into the safe with me?
Sure, they might, but perhaps not. You will see.
The suspense is killing me.
Oh, don't be so jaded. We both know this is just the kind of innocent fun you thrive on.
Well, after the past couple of months, armed robbery don't seem such an innocent pastime.
No, but we, you, all of us, will be done here soon.
I hope so.
Come on. My good man, could you smarten up my dear hick friend here? This unlikely fellow has made himself a fortune in the oil fields and learned himself not a lick of manners or gentlemanly deportment.
Well, very good, sir.
No,
Wow.
It's not good. Not good at all. Not if they're going to let him play big at the tables tonight. Make him look like a prince, sir.
That feels perfect. Oh.
There, very smart.
Come on, let's get to the docks. I've arranged some transportation for us. George, to the Grand Corrigan, please.
Grand Corrigan, sir.
Well, look at you. From Toad to Prince.
Yeah, this is a bit much, ain't it? A coach?
We can't whinny up there on horses like a bunch of countrified yokels. You're a brash oil man. Money to burn. Which reminds me.
This game is so pretty.
Puff your chest out. Get outside yourself.
Yeah, all right. This ain't Hamlet. So, who's a mark? Is he all right, by the way, the driver?
Oh, yes. Don't worry. George and I go way back. It's a man called Desmond Blythe. Made a fortune in hosiery of all things. Likes to play fast and always keep some extra collateral in the safe upstairs.
So, if Strauss is sitting behind him, how does he know what cards I got?
He won't. But the dealer has recently become a very good friend of mine.
Another one.
Don't worry, Arthur. We're all the authors of our own good fortune. He'll make sure you get the right cards.
What could possibly go wrong?
Indeed.
And what money am I playing with?
Don't worry. That has all been arranged. Your chips will be waiting for you. Ah, there she is. Come on.
Okay.
Arthur, leave any weaponry here. They'll search us when we get on. George, we'll collect these from you later.
Very good, sir.
Thank you, George.
Good luck, sir.
Now remember what I said, Arthur. Everyone is the author of his own good fortune.
Yes, believe me, I heard every word.
Watch Strauss, listen to the dealer, and this should be a very lucky night.
Anyway,
there they are. Gentlemen, how wonderful to see you. Arthur, you remember this pair of boys we met in New York? Come on. Champagne is on dear old Arthur. He's rich as can be and feeling luckier than a turkey that survived Thanksgiving.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello, dear boy. Come on, let's head aboard. Drinks on Arthur. Champagne.
I'm afraid we require all patrons to hand over their guns.
Good time. The tables await.
I'll go find myself a change of clothes.
Okay.
You seem unsure.
Robbing a heavily armed riverboat without a gun tends to bring out the self-doubt in me.
These people are virtually idiots. This is simple stuff. Now have a good time, but don't lose too much money or your wife is going to kill me.
Whatever you say.
This could go so wrong.
Can I get a cocktail?
I'm definitely not a good poker player, so I have to see how this goes.
Gentlemen, Arthur Callahan. Sorry I'm late. I had some unfinished business at the bar.
Desmond Blythe. Evening. Not to worry. Welcome to the game, Mr. Callahan. Okay, gentlemen, let's play.
I hope you're a player. Been too many cowards at these tables recently. Nothing less dignified than a man afraid to lose a little money.
Look at this! Chips already stacked up, waiting for me. I like this joint already.
We aim to please, sir.
So, how are we all faring?
Some better than others.
If we all fared the same in life now, where would the fun
Well,
be?
I mean, I think he's saying no, right?
Wait, not Desmond Blythe, the hosiery king. I should have brought my other wallet.
Not my preferred title, but yes, you should have.
You know what? Call.
Call. Like I said, Mr. Callahan, cowards. Okay, sorry, boys, I'm taking it all.
We'll see about that.
To hell with it.
So what does he mean by... does he mean fold?
Nah, I'm out. Think I'll wait for this seat to warm up a bit.
I thought as much. Maybe you should have another drink, Mr. Callahan.
Here we go, then.
Well, hello, my ladies.
Damn it. Mr. Blythe wins with 3 queens. Goodbye, gentlemen. I guess it's just you and me now, friend.
Yes, it is.
Time to see if you're really the man you seem to think you are.
Likewise, Mr. Blythe.
So, what business are you in, Mr. Callahan?
I'm an oil man, for my sins.
Funny. I haven't heard of you.
Oh, you will. You know, I thought about getting into hosiery, but I just look better in a suit.
I would stick to oil, Mr. Callahan. I don't think you have a future on the stage.
You sound just like my wife. Raise?
Raise? Or is that too high for you?
I like a confident man, Mr. Blythe. I'll, raise.
Call. Okay, Mr. Callahan, I'm all in.
I'll call. Interesting. They're cowgirls.
Shit. Shit.
I guess my luck held. Is that you done?
Done?
Bust. Or, you got something else to play with?
Meaning?
Well, I heard there was some big boys on this boat. Maybe that's not you. No offense.
Sit your hillbilly ass down.
Why?
I got a watch.
Look at you.
An expensive one. Real fine. Swiss. A Reutlinger, no less. It's in the safe upstairs. It's worth more than you.
Okay. I trust you.
Now play.
As you wish.
So, you must know Leviticus Cornwall, big oil man like you.
Of course, we've crossed paths. I was fortunate enough to tour a little operation of his up in New Hanover.
I am 100% all in, Mr. Callahan. Don't worry, sir. Everyone is the author of his own good fortune.
So, if I just press A, then I take all of his...
I hope you ain't so hesitant in business, Mr. Callahan.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Okay.
Pear cakes.
Very good, but not good enough.
What the?
Uh-oh. Yes, you little
Okay.
Hard lines, Mr. Blythe. Mr. Callahan wins with an ace-high diamond flush.
God damn you! No offense.
None taken.
Well played, sir. Unlucky, Desmond.
Now, forgive my lack of discretion, but, where might I find this watch?
It's upstairs. Shall we go and have a look?
Why not?
Gentlemen.
Please, cash these out for me.
I started last week.
Good. Sure. Perhaps you could escort us up to the office.
Yes, of course, sir.
Thank you.
Follow me, gentlemen.
Come with me, sir. You're having quite the night.
Yeah, so far.
I cannot believe someone gave a greaser a job.
We live in strange times.
Personally, I wouldn't trust one with a gun, but fear not. I've got my own little lawgiver right here.
Very good.
Slightly racist.
Next, we'll be hiring Negroes.
Yeah, I know.
I think you're going to like this watch, sir. I saw it earlier, and it really is a handsome piece. Foreign made, but you can't have everything.
Indeed.
Well, here we are. Just give me 1 second, sir.
Of course, take your time.
So there's just one guard up here.
Don't reach for that gun.
Take his gun, Arthur.
I guess you were right. Only an idiot would give a greaser a gun.
I want his gun too. Why can't I take it? I have 6 shots.
Idiot, huh?
Shit, let's hope no one heard that. Quick, clear the safe and let's get out of here.
Come on.
Can't believe that asshole had another gun.
The view in here is looking pretty good.
How much is there?
Must be a few thousand plus the watch.
Nice. Now let's get out of here. Come on. Let's go meet the others.
Let me loot them.
I reckon we've only got a few minutes to get out of here.
If we're lucky.
There's really nothing else I can do. It's like blocking me from doing everything that I would want to do.
Was that a gunshot? It sounded like one. Come on.
And how exactly are we getting out of here?
I ain't too sure. This is what tends to happen when you leave Trelawney in charge of planning. Oh, garnish no meat. Probably involve us dressing up as dancing girls and cannon off the side. Nice uniform, by the way.
Thanks. Give anyone a job these days. Anyway, we shouldn't give ourselves away till we know we need to. Maybe we could still blend into the crowd when it all goes crazy.
Which it surely will. To the bar, senor!
I hope you had fun, sir.
At the time of my life. You boys sure know how to put on a show.
That's wonderful. Ah, look, there's your friend.
My friend is not a no-food cheat, and I beg you to take back the insinuation. Monsieur? Bonjour.
There he
Now, don't be a sore loser, friend. Something I don't like about the pair of you.
There's plenty I don't like about you, but I have the good manners to keep my mouth shut.
There he is! Shoot that man! Come on, Arthur! We gotta get out of here!
Is that it?
I'm without a gun, I'm afraid.
Where are they all coming from?
You got 5 guards.
Why is it not letting me?
What's our next move here? Hijo de puta!
Come on, let's get the hell out of here.
What do you suggest?
I don't...
God's sake, it keeps shooting the.
I don't know. This ain't my show. Silly me, I clean forgot to bring my gondola. You're gonna burn.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Are you coming? Let's go! Damn it! We gotta go! Come on!
Really? We're swimming.
Well, never a dull moment.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
So, how much did we get?
A few thousand, I think. Pretty good.
Yes, indeed.
And this watch, apparently it's worth a bunch. Swiss, a Reutlinger or something?
Nice watch. Yes, it's a Reutlinger, all right.
We'll give it back then. All right, come on, let's get out of here.
Okay. I feel like I could have done a little bit better with that mission. That's one of the reasons that I'm quite glad that the game has like a mission replay feature per mission. Nice. That's an awesome take. Now that's the general store. What I want is that one.
You and me again, girl. Go on now.
Yeah. Thought so.
Please, sir, will you help the poor? You, kind sir, will you help the poor?
Delivered right to your stable.
Welcome back.
Interstellar.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thanks, partner.
Land sakes, what's wrong
How
with
are you?
Hey, don't be mean.
Look out!
早晨。
Okay. $155 for that pocket watch. $25 for Catherine's brooch. Nice. We're up to nearly 7,000 now. That's what can I craft? So now I've made those, my skill level should have increased in certain areas, I guess.
Hey there, mister.
我見到有條麻甩佬俾只狗舐佢塊面，只狗仲唔係佢嘅添。
Nothing gets better in this
Mister?
place.
Oh, hello there.
Mind yourself, partner.
Why do you have a problem with me?
Glad to see you again, sir.
Your blast at least a misunderstanding.
Thanks, mister.
Can you spare a little?
Girl?
Keep out of my way! Oh, come on!
Yeah, let's see if we can go do that mission out in the oil fields. Looks like we can.
Do you mind?
Why can I not go faster.
I guess I'll settle down.
Okay, so as soon as you get off that bridge, you can actually run faster. There was something about a letter, but it closed before I could read it.
Jesus Christ.
Already read that one. I don't think I've ever been across this bridge. In fact, this whole stretch of track here, I don't think I've ever been. Just a sec, I've just got to check that that noise I heard is my wife and not the kids. long have I been streaming for? Hour and 20 minutes. Oh.
Whoa, whoa!
I don't think I've ever run across this section of the plains. Robin, lay down. There he is.
You came.
Of course I came. Said I would.
There's a foreman. His name is Danbury. There's the files in the office above the refinery room. It's that window with the blind drawn up.
I see it.
If the files are as incriminating as we believe, Mr. Cornwall's men will destroy them if they know you're coming.
There's only one of me, son. I don't intend for them to know I'm coming. What will the files say?
There'll be a report from Leyland Oil Development Company.
And you got the money?
Yes?
Any ideas how I sneak into this place?
You could crawl under the fence or hide in a wagon. They keep rolling in.
I'll go take a look.
If there's a problem, call for me.
I thought the whole point was that this had nothing to do with you.
Ideally. If you are quick, you could climb into the back of that wagon. Otherwise, you'll have to sneak past the guards.
You, Al?
Hey, Tom?
Picking up?
Yep. Supposed to meet the early train to Saint Denis.
Okay. Better get a move on then.
Okay, there's a horse there that I can use to try to escape.
All right, I'm gonna start loading up.
Jeez, there's guards everywhere. Where are the stairs? Yeah, the workers don't appear to actually give a crap.
Must be Danbury. Who? What? Quieten yourself, friend. This won't take long. Danbury.
Yes?
I need some papers, my friend. Nothing important. A file. I'm from head office.
You're not from head office?
Does that seem important right now?
No.
I need a file by the Leland Oil Development Company. The one about the oil near Wapiti? Danbury, think, man. Mind is a terrible thing to lose. Especially over such a nice floor as this.
It's here! It's here!
You done good, Danbury. Real good. They'll give you a promotion for this. No, Danbury.
Danbury? Danbury, you okay?
Tell the guard you're fine.
Yes. All's fine.
Now stay quiet. Or head office will send me back to get you.
Hey, hold it right there! Weapons on the ground and hands in the air.
Easy now, fellas.
Now, we won't tell you again.
Really like to find a horse right now. Okay, so there's definitely some of them chasing me. Like, I don't know if I can get out of sight. Where the hell is he?
Over here. Did you get the documents?
Yeah, but we need to get the hell out of here.
There we go. We got a horse.
They're coming after us. I don't see any more of them. We're almost clear.
That explosion came just in time.
I was happy to watch some of that oil burn. So you met Mr. Danbury?
Yes, don't worry, he was very obliging. I thought you wasn't getting involved.
Thought you were gonna enter and leave silently.
Thank you. You saved my life.
Thank you. I hope. Well, I don't know what I hope. But who knows? Maybe these will be of some use. Here's your money.
Thank you. Come on, girl. There we go.
There was 3. Where did the other one go? Alright then. Okay, so The only yellow marker now is this one. Time is it? 11:37. Yep. I've never used the cinematic camera very much. I wonder why it walked there. Robin, can you relax? How was that?
Please, help me!
Lay down, Robin.
You won't believe it. I got bitten again. It's real deep. Suck it out of me, please.
You're damn lucky I have this.
Oh, can't believe I don't carry this with me. I owe you so much, mister. Can't believe you saved my life twice.
Me neither.
Well, I best be getting back to town. Come on, girl. Wanna eat up that stiff one tonight?
That's it. You ain't getting another out.
Is that just the bottle? It is, right?
Fine day to you.
Anyway, where was I? I'm just interested in looking at the variation in kind of automatic cameras that they have on this mode. This game is so pretty though. It really is. It's interesting that it walks occasionally. I actually love that this is in the game, this mode. Really useful for getting kind of full screen without the UI video footage too, because when I finish the game I do want to make a kind of spoiler-free video, or as much spoiler-free as is possible video on my thoughts of the game, and footage like this is great for a voiceover. Oh, it's so pretty. Even though the camera angles seem mostly random, it's amazing how often it comes out at like a perfect shot, like an establishing shot for, you know, one location or another. So once we reach the house, I'm actually gonna stop the stream, I think, but I kind of want to watch it in this view until that point. Okay, that's nice that it increased the bonding. whole stamina increased. Interesting. I wonder if that's something that you gain specifically by using the cinematic camera.
Hey, what are you working on?
Fire arrows.
Interesting.
You get me a bottle of moonshine and I'll make you some.
Moonshine. Whiskey do?
No, has to be moonshine. Whiskey ain't strong enough.
Okay. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Okay. I will help Sadie next time I play, I think. I'm just going to save it like here in the front room. What the hell is that? Oh. So we're at 45%, we're halfway through the story, and I think I've done like 18 streams so far. At least 18, maybe 19, I'm not sure, I can't even remember. Have a look actually. 18, this is the 18th. So, I mean, I'm getting a lot out of this game really. It's a lot longer than I probably expected. I am interested to find out like what kind of open world game it is after you finish the storyline. I still felt like when I finished the Red Dead 1 storyline, I still felt like I could have played in the open world for a long time. I ended up not doing because I moved on to other things, but you know, at least it's still there and it's still an option. Yeah, so anyway, thanks for watching. Nobody chatted at all the whole of that stream, or at least I didn't see anybody say hi or anything. So there was a few people watching though, so that's good. Make sure you hit follow if you haven't already, if you happen to be someone that's watching that doesn't. And I'll catch you next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.